Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the usual plan with me for the previous week, sort of a memory plan with me in my Caress Press inserts, and we are using the Scribble Prints Co Blair kit. This is my rainy day art gallery set for sort of, I guess, as a transition to autumn. I just did lighter colors because I felt like it, and it sort of works for early autumn. But this was meant as a sort of autumn kit and like rainy, and you could possibly use it even in sort of southern hemisphere winter as well, because I know it doesn't get too bad. But I'm gonna pair this up with Rose from Caress Press, just her shimmer bundle I believe it is, and I'm just gonna bring in some stuff from SPC because they do have matching rose foils, which is great. I don't really like any other rose golds, so I am happy with the pink one. But now we're just going to get the base done. So what about this week? What about it? Well, first of all, it was mostly super hot, which is a bit disappointing with this kit. Although the week started off with some rainy days, so I'm like, yes, it worked. But it is still very summery here, and it was very, very hot on the weekend. But it is now cooled down. I think this was really the start, like the last gasp of summer, and we're going to get into autumn now, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, so it wasn't entirely autumn, but the thing is, if I didn't use this kit this week, I wasn't going to use it. So it ended up being just fine, and it is nice and light and airy enough to go with such a week. I did have to heavily edit this video, and you probably won't notice, but my little thing sheet wasn't, like, sometimes the cuts just don't work very well, so I was having to pull up the little in between the sticker parts off all my labels. So I did a lot of editing to this video with a lot of me like struggle bussing those labels, but it all worked out in the end and they're all great. Just took a little extra time. I decided I wanted to use the outfit flat lay, so I just brought in half of the art gallery double box so I could still use parts of it. And then I brought in the Tool Girl. There's so many boxes I didn't actually get to bring in at this time using it, but that's okay. Because I think the spread turned out really pretty and very, like, just very light and minimalistic, which I really enjoyed. But we're color blocking on the sidebar, which is so good. I love it. It's very satisfying. Although you have to use, like, the last two colors to be able to color block in SPC to do those 3 heart checklists, but that is okay. So yeah, now I'm just putting in the bougie boxes. I'm gonna get the date covers and deco all down. Just a typical week. I don't know. You'll see on Monday I wrote Plamis with a little pencil from the matching doodles because I was like, okay, I decided, because Andrea egged me on to do 25 days of Plamis this year instead of my usual 12. So I planned that all out on Monday, and then I started filming it, and I've already got 2 videos done for Plamis. I'm that ahead. It's great. I got it organized after the haul because I got some happy mail this week, which is so fun. I requested my US box early because I was really hoping to get my Golden Woods kit in that I'm going to use next week, like literally the week after this plan with me. After this spread, it was going to be Golden Woods for the premiere of Rings of Power, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get that kit in time, but it arrived on Friday night, which was perfect timing, chef's kiss. So that is all ready to go, and I'm so happy. But it gave me a chance to pre-film one of those videos where I organize all my stuff after the haul. So that was one of them. And then I also, I just did today on Tuesday the next week, but I just filmed a desk tour because honestly, I could film it later, but as winter sets in, it's going to be darker and darker. And by December, sun rises at 11 a.m. and sets at 3 p.m. and it's still like pretty much dark that whole time. So I wasn't gonna have great lighting for my desk tour. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it done now in summer while I have the light. So it's a nice, bright and easy to see video for you. Perfect. So another video done. Because we want to make Planmas easy for ourselves, right? So it's good to pre-film a lot of stuff. If you're a YouTuber and considering Planmas, I highly recommend getting started now with both your planning and your ideas and also your filming, because there's so much you can pre-film, you know? So we're going to get started on the day by day on my weekly sidebar. I put in that I was reading The Eye of the World. And yesterday on Monday, the week after you're seeing this, I did finish it, so I was pretty happy with myself. It only took like 2 weeks to read a 27-hour book, so I was pretty happy with myself. But that is the first Wheel of Time book, which was interesting watching the show, the first season, and then reading the first book, because they did change the show up a lot, which is really interesting. I liked the changes, so we'll see how it goes. The books were written in the 90s, so early 90s, so they are a bit more dated, but I did enjoy the first book, so I will be reading the next one when I have a credit for an Audible. And then I just had to draw my Hanukkah set as well as my first Christmas set. I got those done, and then I planned out my 2 Christmas sets that I have to draw the next week, and I got that done too, which you'll see later. I need to tick it off as soon as I get a pen here. But first of all, usual Monday, we're going to mark Coffee Monday with a cute cloud mug, and the script is from Ice Cream Joe. And then I marked my Plan With Me went up on Monday, and that script is from Andrea made it for me as a custom. And then I put in grocery shopping. I just put in the Rose version 2 script sampler for this because I much prefer those scripts. They're so cute. But we had our groceries delivered on Monday, and I used this little peach milk from Paper Milk because we got a packet of peaches in. So I had to pause for a second because Heidi started ripping up a paper bag and it was driving me nuts. I'm trying to think while talking. You probably didn't hear it, but you know, that was what was happening. I used the peach milk because we got a lot of peaches in because they're in season right now, and they were delicious. I loved it. And then I put the little pencil from Matching Doodles to write planning Planmas, basically. Again, Heidi driving me nuts. But then I just marked doing work with a paper cape, iPad, and we got Subway, so I used a Fox and Cactus little sub sandwich, and then it was just an easy lunch. And then I put in reading time, reading Eye of the World using a script from SPC, and then it is a little audiobook icon from Carly Plants. But yeah, now that's everything for Monday. I will be adding in these little rose hearts from SPC, which is so cute. I just watched Heidi pick up a little stick and carry it away 5 steps. So she's having fun. I just like stood up and chased her around the apartment, so I'm out of breath. My gosh, I'm so unfit. But I just, you know, I haven't been working out, but I will be working out once it gets cooler. I just can't do anything when it's hot. Honestly, I just check out, so out of reality. So we'll be getting back to working out once it's a bit cooler in the mornings. Or whenever I wake up. I'm terrible. But anyway, then on Tuesday I marked that it was payday using this cute money jar from SPC, and then used the same stickers for reading time. I put it up early this day because instead of reading in bed, I read while I was doing my drawing work, which I'm going to use these same stickers again. I was very proud of myself. Sorry, I just burped, like every plan with me. I was very proud of myself for actually getting my work to-dos done this week. I never do that. So on Monday, I got the people done. On Tuesday, I got the scenes done. On Wednesday, I got the elements done. And then I decided I was going to do a recolor and extra version for making the Hanukkah set into a holiday set. So there's more options for people. And I had to like make all new, half of the elements were all new. Because, you know, I drew like latkes and Hanukkah cookies and things like that, which couldn't be in the holiday set. So I had to draw a whole lot of new stuff like baubles and ham and things like that. So that took a little extra work this week, but I also got that done. And I was very proud of myself, and I got both sets simultaneously done as listings, which was nuts. But yeah. So I can't believe I worked every day. That's crazy. And I'm terrible. I'm terrible at existing, honestly. And then I just marked with the Once More Love Munchkin that I did some cleaning. And then with the Papershire Bun and Bear, I marked that we watched the Only Murders in the Building final, the last episode of the season, which is really good. I hadn't actually guessed the murderer, so that was pretty great. Because they sort of solve a fake murder every season. And then we listened to the Brandon Sanderson and Dan Wells podcast together. And at the end, I think, what did I put at the end? Oh my gosh, I completely missed it. Well, I just saw it. It's Animal Crossing. I played some Animal Crossing that night. So now let's get started on Wednesday. The first thing I would have marked was doing my plan with me went up. So this kind of plan with me, my memory plan with me. And Heidi is playing with that little stick now. Everyone's just driving me nuts this morning. I just finished filming September Monthly, which you'll see this Friday, and there's just trucks galore. Heidi was on the desk. It was just a hot mess plan with me. So definitely look forward to that on Friday, but my gosh, why? Why is everyone testing my patience this morning? Oh my gosh. And then I did my nails. I put the nail polish because it's super cute instead of the matching doodles, but I use nail stickers from Dashing Diva. And I know it's a bit early, but I pulled out some Halloween designs that I had from last year. Oh my gosh, I just hear her scuttling around with her toy. And then I played some more Animal Crossing, and I ordered some skincare, and I used this cute Papershire sticker because I got some sheet masks. So I need to pick that up soon. It's waiting at the box at the convenience store for me, but I'm waiting for another order to get in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my new skincare. I ran out of my favorite moisturizer, which is the it's a Korean one. It's Mizon snail gel. And you're like, what? But snail is an awesome ingredient, I gotta say. Obviously it is not animal cruelty free, but you know, snail is just so good for the skin, and this is like the mucus that they secrete, not actual snails. So they're like the animal cruelty in terms of they get like little electric buzzes to make them secrete their mucus so they can collect it. But the mucus itself, like it's very good. I fell in for the hype years ago. But anyway, I love this moisturizer, not just the snail, but the gel consistency is so good. Like I can't go back to cream moisturizers. I just much prefer the gel, so I got a couple more of those, which is great. And then we turned the rest of our peaches into a peach cobbler, and it was super delicious. Locke doesn't like raw peaches, like eating them. They like peach stuff, but they don't like raw peaches. which is a shame because they're really good. So we had to put most of them into a cobbler, but it was still very delicious. And then of course I just read and worked late that night. I think that was one of the nights where I worked like till 3 a.m. But that's what I tend to do. Like even when I don't work late and I go to bed early, I can't stop my brain and I'm awake until like that time anyway in bed. So I might as well be up working during that time, you know? But that was Wednesday. And now it is Thursday time. So I started off the day with reading. I think I was working early that day. Just trying to get things organized. And I put in reading time. And then I put in kamome with, it's just a Japanese restaurant here, with a cute little roll cake because we did get a matcha roll cake from them. Super tasty. And then the food we got was katsu curry, chicken katsu curry, you know. It's just super tasty. I love a Japanese curry. And then I did work. That was most of the day. But you can't tell, but I've had to cut so much time out. So basically this video is 26 minutes. It was originally 32 and I cut all of that out with just me fumbling about with stickers. My gosh. Sometimes you just have those weeks, you know, where nothing goes right. But the spread is so beautiful, so it doesn't matter. So look at me just trying to figure out what boxes I want to use. I tried to use a couple of those smaller rounded boxes because I haven't really used them before. So, yeah, I used that to mark that we watched Gamescom opening night, which is like, this is the big gaming convention in Germany. It was on the weekend before, I think, actually live, but we watched it because I wanted to see all the game trailers and whatnot. And this is like the opening night event where they show world premieres and stuff with Jeff Keighley. So we watched that night. It's like 2 hours long. And then I played with stickers, so I pulled most of the stickers for this week. I like to do pulling of stickers on Thursdays because it gets a lot of my work done before the weekend. And then I just marked, didn't mark Animal Crossing at the bottom. No, I marked that I did listings. So Locke went to bed and was like, alright, my task for tonight to finish up my work is to do listings. So that's what I did. But yeah, so that was fun. Always gonna love doing listings, images. Oh, such a mess. Maybe I'll show a little bit of it in Planmas, because I do plan to do some Christmassy studio vlog. So I'll do a little drawing and then I'll do a little listings work with you, maybe. Because that is always fun. Then that was the night. So then on Friday, I had my September kit lineup go up that day. Yeah, all the kits I'm going to use in September. And then I did more work. I did a little bit of work on Friday. I got started on my second Christmas kit. But I only got like one person done because I was just feeling so tired on Friday. I'd just been working all week. So I just did the one person, then I relaxed. I put sando in, which is like Australian slang for sandwich, because we're ridiculous people. But I made myself a sandwich for lunch, and I really wanted to use this sandwich sticker from SBC. So I put it in. Voice probably went really weird there because I was holding in a cough. So I just stopped the recording and coughed. But now I'm back. It's just a hot mess this morning, honestly. Nothing's going right for me. It's all gone wrong for me. And then my happy mail came in, so I was super happy. All my new stickers, and then we watched a Triple Jump stream. It's like a gaming channel, and they were playing Dark Souls 2, which I've never seen before, so I watched that. Then I had a very bad sleep that night. I can't remember the exact details. I just couldn't sleep, and I didn't really fall asleep until almost 5 a.m. It was just bleh, and then Heidi was annoying me. I just couldn't sleep, so that was great. Loved that. I think that was actually the one where I was kind of asleep, and then at 2 a.m. Heidi came and licked my head, and that woke me. And I think I was in the middle of a REM, like at the end of a sleep cycle, so it woke me up entirely. So then I got up, and I don't know, and then I went back to bed at like 5 a.m. and got some proper sleep. But yeah, it was a bad sleep. I just used that whimsical cat studio little girl holding her pillow because I love those. And then usually I just try to do like one box at a time, so it's easy to do these voiceovers and for you to see my plans as they go along. But I ended up doing the whole column of stickers this day. But first I wanted to mark that we were watching The Simpsons. We've just gone back to that. You see that we've had a break from ER, although I think we watched some ER, but I didn't put it in. But yeah, so we're just, and then I put the stickers down all wrong, but I instantly fixed it. I don't know what happened there, but I put it all down wrong. It must have been I put it down wrong in my sticker album where I was pulling stickers. I don't know. I was distracted on Saturday, but then I filmed my haul that day, and that script is from Ice Cream Joe, a little camera from Papershire. Yeah, so I've decided to keep that haul as a half part. I think it's like 30 minutes long, so I'll add it to the full haul in September. But yeah, we got a bit of a haul done, which is great. And I got that Golden Woods kit, so on Sunday I was able to plan with it. I'm very happy. And then I marked that I washed clothes, and then I put this little melty bear from Once More Love because it was hot AF this day. It was just not great. Just so melty. Had the AC on and off during this day. And then through the day we were watching the 3-part Woodstock 99 documentary from Netflix. It's called Trainwreck. So we watched that all on Saturday, which was great. I have some gripes with it in the fact that they showed all these like topless naked women, and they didn't blur out their faces, and I feel like either they should have blurred out their nakedness or they should have blurred out their faces, because you know, those people, they may have been okay to be filmed at Woodstock 99, but do they want to be it to be seen on Netflix in 2022? So I feel like they could have done some censoring there just to save some, probably people who are now like in their 40s or even 50s and their kids could be watching it, you know? So that was my only gripe with it. I feel like they could have downplayed that, especially since they did like a whole section about the assaults that happened during Woodstock. So I don't know. I feel like that could have been a bit more sensitively done, but otherwise it was a good documentary. They edited it really well to make it like exciting. And then we watched another Dark Souls 2 stream from Triple Jump, and then I played Animal Crossing that night. And then on Sunday I just did some laundry. That was the washing the bedding and changing the bed. Locke and I did some planning time together to figure out some daily and weekly tasks that we wanted to do to get on top of our cleaning and whatnot. So we did that together because they also do these things with me. I'm not the only cleaner in this apartment, and I definitely don't want to be. And then I did some filming. As I said, I filmed my Golden Woods. Like, I like to film the base before the week starts because it feels like I'm getting the week started. It's coming. I'm prepared. And then, you know, I finished up this plan with me, and yeah, just a bunch of filming. Just a little bit because it was also hot this day. So I've been catching up on filming this week instead. the week after the one that's in this spread. And then for lunch we had Taco Bell. This has become kind of our Sunday thing to have Taco Bell on Sunday. And then we watched some more of The Simpsons. I think we're watching season 19, which is actually a pretty good season for us. We do a lot of quotes from season 19, which is really weird. Like, goodbye, Cruella World. Bye, Homer. We say that one a lot. You don't even know. We say bye, Homer, so much. But anyway, that is the full spread. I did some Animal Crossing. I did some reading. I just relaxed on the weekend. No work, which was great. But this is a finished spread. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. As I said, Planmas is in December. And it's going to be 25 dang videos. So, I don't know what to tell you. I'm already tired. No, I'm excited for it. But this is everything I've left. You can kind of see the mess of some of my sheets there. But that is okay. It happens, yo. But yeah, otherwise I hope you have a wonderful week and stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I love you. Bye. Bye 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 bye.